Good evening, everybody. I look forward to watching your projects when I view the recorded lecture. This is mine. It's called Be Inspired. And when the page pops up, there's a little animation of a cute bee buzzing around, as well as the words expand and grow and fade on. Also in this sticky header, the little bee woggles, and on the additional pages, this little hover effect lets you know that you could click it and it would return to this page. More in the bottom right has a little page curl down effect, and it takes us to our second page. And I'm not sure if you saw it, but the bee had a little bit of the image had a hover effect called shine. So when the next picture curls up, when it starts to come up, you'll see a little hover effect come over it. Do you see that? A couple of them came because I moved my mouse over it. I was inspired by some of the websites that are out that I've been looking at that are really strong visual blocks of images with big wording. It seems to be a trend right now. There's that little shine effect on the bee that just happened. That shine effect that just came through again was intriguing to me to use because it reminds me of bees buzzing and how the light will change and you're not quite sure where they are when they're moving around you. This last little block of content on my second page has the CSS shape here, the pentagon, and it used the before pseudo element. I also wanted to play with a sticky footer. I hadn't used that yet before, and I would never use these two animations together, but I was just playing around with this site, exploring what I could do and what I could code. And the back button, of course, takes you back to the previous page. More will move you on. I also like the idea of justifying the content that's being stuck to the right. That's a trend right now, having something either stuck right or left while you're scrolling the main body of content. So I wanted to explore how that worked. So moving on to my third page, again, there's those growing words, the little bee buzzes when you hover on it. These images also have a hover effect. So when I hover over the image, the person who is noted for saying these words or writing these words pops up. I did code 6 of them because I wanted to experiment with article and aside. I wasn't really sure how to handle blocks of content, how to keep padding consistent based on the words, and how that would work in a blog. After working on this, I think there's got to be some larger way of defining that than what I figured out, so I look forward to learning it. As well, you can see the first letter of each of these is a different color and a different size, and I used first letter to create that. That's all I have. I look forward to watching your projects. Have a great night, everybody.